Hi there, Tony here. US equity markets ripped higher on Friday, powered by a stronger than expected jobs report, ongoing enthusiasm around AI, and hopes of a Middle East peace deal. But under the surface, it's not all smooth sailing. US consumer sentiment hit a fresh record low as households really feel the pinch at the pump. That economic gloom is mirroring President Trump's struggling approval ratings ahead of the midterms later this year. Both developments tied directly into the conflict in the Middle East, which appears set to extend after President Trump called Iran's response to the latest peace proposal totally unacceptable. The big focus now is on Trump's upcoming trip to China, where it is hoped he can convince Beijing to further pressure Iran into reopening the Strait of Hormuz. Now, let's take a look at the charts of the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones to see how they are at the start of this new week. Okay, to recap, this is that corrective price action which began in late October. We got the double high over here, and then the Nasdaq pulled back to this late March low. And since then, the rally has been nothing short of stunning. Now, our initial target when we spoke about this being a correction was a break of this double high here. So we were looking for a push towards 26,200, and it did that quite easily. We were speaking about the risk of some overshoot towards 27,500. Towards the 20th of April in our Wall Street update, then we spoke about the risk of the Nasdaq continuing to grind higher towards 30,000 into year end. Now, as you can see here, the Nasdaq is just 2.5% from that 30,000 level. Now, we were thinking it would take until the end of the year. It's taken just 3 weeks. So the speed of the rally has been absolutely mind-boggling. Now, where does that leave us? Well, for the Nasdaq, you can see this is a parabolic move. I wouldn't call this a particularly normal market, but you don't want to stand in the way of this rally. It is extremely, extremely overbought, but at the same time, there's no reason why it can't continue for a bit longer. So depending on your time frame, if you do have a longer term time frame and you were able to get set into this pullback back towards the latter part of March, you're probably prepared to wear a little bit of a pullback before the Nasdaq takes another leg higher. Now, for short-term traders, I really cannot suggest either a short-term trade from a long perspective or a short perspective. The rally has just gone absolutely parabolic. It's probably better to wait for a pullback to look to reset longs for another leg higher. Now, for the Dow Jones, it hasn't got the AI exposure and it is languishing. It hasn't been able to break above the high we saw here on the 10th of February. It's pushed up, but then hasn't been able to go on with it. So my view is here that potentially when the Nasdaq starts to run out of steam, and that might not come until after NVIDIA's earnings report, which is still a week and a half away, then you might see the Nasdaq start to mark time and the Dow Jones can potentially break above this record high. But at this point in time, this is the laggard. I still expect it to continue higher, but we might need to wait for a little bit longer for some rotation out of tech and into the blue chip Dow Jones. That's all for this week. Stay tuned for more market updates later on this week.